Good evening and salutations, my B&B fans. So, this is pretty much a continuation of, Friday's episode in a sense, where once again, Justin has to sit there and remind the three bobbleheads in the room that because you signed the papers, he's in charge. Now, personally, I'm not a lawyer, but I don't think that is just legally binding. I'm pretty sure you can sit there and find a way to get out of it. But because we're living in Brad Bell's world, this is the rules. They signed it, and that's pretty much the end. Now, a couple of things that to take away from me, my takeaway from me was when Carter was like, "You don't respect Brooke. You don't respect Brooke. You know, you don't treat her. You treat her like an average employee." And pretty much Eric was like, "Oh no, what are you talking about? We respect Brooke. We respect her. Don't sit there and tell me that I don't respect her. Bro, she don't even have an office. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This woman has grown so much to the table, and you didn't even get her a goddamn office, and you want to stand there and tell me you respect this woman? Yeah, okay, sure." Now, Steffi is upset. Steffi's like, "I can't believe it. I don't even pretty much know who you are. You're the guy that we trusted. You threw all that away for Hope." And one of the things she said was, "You want to sit there and come at me talking about I make emotional decisions. What do you think you're doing right now?" And I kind of was like, maybe she kind of have a point. I mean, let's be honest. From one guy to the next, one guy to another guy. I feel like you're making this decision based more off your joystick than what's up here. Just want to throw that out there. Now he keeps talking about I'm doing this for the company. I want to make the company better. I want to uplift it and all the other stuff he's there talking. Rich is pissed off. Rich is there just reiterating what stuff he's saying, what he's there saying, and what he said before. This isn't you. This is hope. This is hope in your head. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give you one more chance. Okay, we're gonna give you a chance. Okay, you work this out with Justin. We'll all go back to like it never happened. Yeah, okay. So let me get this straight. You're gonna offer him another chance, and you just think that he's gonna be like, "Oh, you know what? You're right. I done lost my mind for a hot minute. Justin, I need you to sit there and try to work your magic, and we'll give the company back to you. And we'll give the company back to you, and everything can go back the way it was, right? Like you're not gonna be mad at me. You gonna trust me again? We're gonna act like this didn't happen. Let's just sit there and say, for the sake of argument, he did do that. You honestly think that they're gonna trust his ass ever again? I mean, this seems like a desperate play that Ridge is not there saying, "Oh, just no, no." I can't even sit there and even expand on that joke. Just no. So they offer him one more chance, you know, like they have a choice in this matter. I don't understand. Like you work for him. What part of that don't you understand? Now Lorna is doing her damnedest to sit there and manipulate um Bill by bringing up stuff that he said to her off screen, his upbringing and everything. And long story short, all this really is her saying that this isn't me, my upbringing, my mom, the random men, the Walter Whites, um, all that stuff. And that's pretty much what it comes down to. It's like, oh, I don't want you to sit there and think I'm a monster and everything, and I feel so ashamed of what I did, and you really sound like you was ashamed of what you did, right? You acted like they were nobodies, and then you sat there and you used Zende, and you made Zende feel guilty as hell, like he essayed her, in a sense. She kept saying, "Oh well, that didn't happen, and he didn't know, and everything like that." But how do you think it made him feel? You don't think that he replayed that in his head? Like, did I essay her? You did a lot of messed up things, and now you're basically sitting there saying that you did it because of your upbringing. And Bill, of course, you understand where I'm coming from, right? I mean, we're the same, me and you. We're the same. I don't know Bill's upbringing, okay? And yeah, she had a terrible upbringing. But listen, just because you had an upbringing, a bad upbringing, does not give you carte blanche. It does not excuse what you did. What you did was still wrong. That's the bottom line. What you did was still wrong. And all you're sitting there doing is making excuses and saying, playing the victim, and I'm a product of my upbringing. Okay, well, a lot of people have shitty childhoods. It sucks that it happened to you, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, it does not mean that you can't do better. You just chose to go just take the easy way out. Now, Brooke and Hope. What did Hope sit there and say? Because Hope says something that was kind of interesting. One of the things that she said was interesting was, Ridge allowed Steffi to fire me. That was Thomas. That was RJ. Do you think that Ridge wouldn't have stepped in? Of course Ridge would. But because I'm not his daughter, I'm not one of his children, he didn't do that. And yeah, Thomas, remember when Thomas got the axe? How many times the Ridge was like, oh, I don't know, da 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 da. So she's not wrong on that level, but all she's doing is just reiterating the same BS and justifying what her and Carter are doing. And Brooke is like, I get where you're coming from, and I understand, how nice it is to have a man fight for you and everything like that. But what you're doing is wrong. And, she's like, well, this is his legacy. And, Hope is like, and what about the Logans? Don't the Logans not actually have any sort of legacy, any sort of claim, the contributions that they've actually put at that company? Now, you can kind of sit there and talk among yourselves as if she has a legitimate point or not, but the point at the bottom line is that all she's doing is justifying her actions. That's it. That is it. And Brooke is not just saying is wrong, and I understand where you're coming from, but this is still wrong. So nothing was really more with them. And Will, Zendang, and Electra. Now there is, if you watching it on cable or whatever, and you see a description, that's not true. Or at least that's not true today. It's saying that today, Cindy just walks out. It's like, I'm done. I'm not dealing with this. And that doesn't happen today. All they do is sit there and say that there's something big going on in the office, and the lecture is not a good idea for you to go in there right now. Whatever it is bad because Justin Barber's there. That's it. That is literally the extent of them contributing to this episode. Now, I feel like that's pretty much about it. I can't think of anything else, but if I figure anything, either write in the comment section below, or better yet, come to the live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. I'll be sitting there talking about all the shows, and of course, The Young and Restless, because I got thoughts on that too. Days of Our Lives, Born the Beautiful, and General Hospital. I will sit there and see you in the next video, or hopefully live stream, or both.